Hey, welcome back to the channel, folks. On the last episode, we got the interior squared away and got it painted. So that turned out really good. It brightened it up quite a bit in there, so definitely helped out. It's a little too muddy to be messing around over here right now with dirt and everything else. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down to the garage pad and we're going to go ahead and start cutting some cookies, and we're going to go ahead and I have a pine log down there. We're going to cut at a 90 degree so we can cap the corners. So that'll be a log on both sides. I thought that would be pretty cool, seeing as how I have a log. So we're going to go ahead and take the truck down there and the tractor, and let's go ahead and start working on that today, seeing as how it's so muddy. All right, so we're going to be working on some log stuff down here, cutting some cookies and getting those corner posts cut out of logs like we were talking about just a minute ago. So those are the logs down there. I have to go up there and get a measurement. I'm going to cut some smaller pieces of these logs for Shannon so she can cut cookies. So I'll spin you guys around. We'll go ahead and get started on that. All right, which ones do you want? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up cutting those cookies about 1 inch thick. So I'm gonna make a mark on here so she'll have something to go off of. First you're going to have to figure out, that's why I wanted square logs, so like you're going to have to square this up first and slide them over to that mark and start cutting the inch. Does that make sense? You have to square it up first with the saw. You're going to have to cut it square. Yeah, it's gonna matter. It's just gonna stick. Alright, not too good. Huh, that's gonna suck. Inside the shipping container is a 1 inch, or the hammer. Might end up having to cut these with a chainsaw, you know? So, let me see, oh, that's why it hit this stop. So these are going to be too big. So we're going to have to cut these with a chainsaw. You're going to be here all day. I don't know. What do you want then?
What do you think?
No clue.
Like you said, what do I want to do? What are we talking about? What
Sawzalls, you're going to be here all day. That's not a good idea. So, if I do it with the chainsaw, all of them are going to have chainsaw marks on them, and you're going to have to sand them.
We have an electric knife.
This tree is really pretty.
It is really pretty. That's just kind of.
You going to put stain on them or what?
I mean, I guess I need to put something on it.
I'm gonna see how that works out. So I think that size and the bigger are going to be the ticket. The small ones are just hard to cut. So she's going to go test these out on the wall and see how they look and how she likes them. We're not going to use this one. This one's pine. A small piece of cut off, and it's not that great. It's all chewed up. So she's going to go test these out and see what she likes, and then come back and tell me what she wants. And then when she brings me the tractor back, I'm going to figure out which pole I want to use or log I want to use and start cutting the 90 degree in that, so I can get that ready for the corners for the sides. But they're pretty cool. I mean, you can actually see all the little lines in it and tell how old it is. But I was kind of hoping the chop saw would work, and it's actually kind of dangerous. So I don't want to turn her loose using that. And so if I have to sit here and cut some of these for her, that's fine. I was kind of hoping she could just do it, but if she doesn't feel comfortable, I don't want her chopping her hand off or anything. So, but we'll see what she comes up with when she gets back. All right, she decided bigger it is, so we're gonna cut this log up and aim for, I don't know, 60 cookies or so. So we'll see how that works out. So that's what we got done. Just a stack full of cookies. I think there's probably close to 100 on there now, but we got some smaller ones and some bigger ones. I think we're going to mostly use these and some of those. So, but we're going to get everything set up to cut that log over there and use that for the corners on the roof side. tight. Like it.
I feel like you look like you're making a boat.
Yeah. Oh, look at there. Huh?
Very cool.
Yeah. Let's clean that up. Show the people. That turned out good. Could be 3.790. Yeah, it's a little bit off. Alright, so I was able to get that cut. I mean, it's close. It ain't perfect, but I'm doing it with a chainsaw, but it's gonna work for what we need to do. So yeah, some spots like this I might have to trim down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, so we'll end up cutting that log in half, and then I'll have enough for both sides. All right, we'll bring you back here shortly. All right, we're back up here at the root cellar. We're gonna go ahead and try to do some of this outside work. I got these boards here that I'm gonna use for trim. Those are gonna end up getting painted brown, so they go down there and up through there. I'm gonna add one more 4x6 to the front of that and do some kind of cool little thing up here for that, and we'll set you guys up and get her done. All right, so we got the two side pieces on. What we're gonna end up doing is cutting those off and then running those wild and seeing where they're at. Maybe put a mark on the back of them and then cut them that way. Because I don't know what angle that is. I think it's a 20 or 12 or something, and I only get one shot at it, so I don't want to mess it up.
It goes down a little bit more. Just a smidge. Yep.
You like this?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it kind of looks like a bird.
All right, so we got all the trim up. I just need to take and cut those two ends real quick, so I'm gonna do that. Hey, welcome back, folks. It's the next day. So we got the trim on. We're gonna end up painting that brown. I'm also gonna paint the brick with a light mist of brown, just in case, like, you know, the moss falls out or it dies, and you know, you could see in between the cookies. So I'm gonna give it like a little dark layer. So we're gonna try to get this seam right here where the white and brown go taped off, and we are going to set up the mixer and get this paint mixed and get it in the paint sprayer and see what we can do. I'll bring y'all back here shortly. Yeah, I don't think this paint's any good. Yeah, I don't think this paint's any good. Yeah, so that paint that I had was actually really bad and I couldn't save it. So we ended up running into town and grabbing another gallon of brown. It's Brooklyn brownstone. So we're gonna get this thing set up and the paint sprayer primed and get everything ready to go, and we're gonna go ahead and start painting. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing primed. Alright, Shannon's gonna come over here and get everything taped off, and she's gonna be my camera guy, and we're gonna go ahead and get this stuff taken care of here in just a few minutes. Alright, let's get the spraying. You just want a light mist on here?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get this under here. Think?
Right here.
Huh?
This corner.
All right. Paint's gonna soak in. I'm probably gonna have to do another coat.
Yeah.
So. All right.
And get your side over here.
Yeah. That?
Yeah, but you missed half that board.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I go from down here. So we're gonna let that dry a little bit and put us another coat on. All right, so we got everything painted up. We're gonna go ahead and get all this mess over here cleaned up. Get all this paint and old paint and logs and stuff out of here. And then we're gonna bring up the pine logs that I cut with a 90-degree angle And we're going to see if we can't try to get those two fitted on here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Everything cleaned up. We're going to take it down there to garage pad, drop that off, go ahead and pick up those two logs, bring those up here, and see if we can get those things fitted today. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of dirt work right there so we can get that log to fit on this corner, get some measurements, and see if we can't get this thing put in. Alright, so this was the weekend's worth of work. We got all the trim and stuff done. Went ahead and cut those logs with a 90-degree in it so we can cap the corners. We cut a bunch of cookies down there. There's probably 60 or 70. Those are going to get placed. Then Shannon's going to come through and fill all the cracks with moss. We still have to do the dirt work. So get all the dirt up on top of it, behind it, around it, pack all the dirt in here, ready to go. In the next episode, we're probably going to start the framing on the inside and doing some shelf work and the doors and the little tables and stuff. And we're going to probably save the door for last, because that's going to be the most tricky part, is getting a round door to open and not hit anything, and work with the slate. And however we're going to do this walkway, we still have to do some rock work and some rock and dirt work over here on this side. So the rocks will be up underneath that, coming around this way, and we'll build this up. We got to cap the drains off with like a piece of chicken wire, so we still have to do that. All the dirt work on this side with the cookies all over the wall, so that'll look really good. This brown will actually dry and get lighter and fade a little bit, so it'll kind of look more natural out here. All the dirt work up there still needs to be done as well. I just have these rakes and shovels and stuff just holding the log while I have the construction adhesive adhering to those logs and getting those squared away. And that's going to be it for this video. I really appreciate everybody watching and subscribing, and the comments have been awesome. So thank you very much, and we will see y'all on the next one.